list. The road to Africa Cup of Nations 2025, and it starts right now.
It's time for 2025 AFCON Countdown with Kwanya Joshua and Hilda Chepto on Breakpoint.
Absolutely. Time for the road to AFCON 2025. And we are starting with Algeria.
Yes.
This is one of these countries in the northern side of the continent. And before we get into the football part of Algeria, as we know the Algerians.
Just a few stats about Algeria.
Yeah, just a few stats. Ukitaka pia kwenda Algeria, what do you expect? Nini? By the way, it's the largest country in Africa.
Yeah.
Formerly Sudan got separated from. We now have Sudan and South Sudan. Kitambo Sudan was the largest, but right now the largest,
Algeria,
the biggest country in Africa is Algeria,
whose economy is based on most notably natural gas,
yes,
and oil reserves. Yes. So official name is the People's Democratic Republic of Algeria.
Yes.
Capital in Algiers, with a population of 47.4 million as per the 2025 census.
Yes.
The official languages in Algeria are Arabic and Tamazight, which is Berber. The government type is unitary or semi-presidential. The currency is the Algerian dinar.
And I just looked at that. Hawajatuacha sana the currency, because if you have one Algerian dinar, Kenya I think is around 0.99.
0.9.
Yes.
So it was the same.
So kama tujachana sana.
So Independence Day on July 5, 1962.
Yeah.
Of course from France.
Not from
France.
Najua we all like food by the way. Ama wewe upende chakula?
I do.
Yeah. The national dish of Algeria is called couscous.
Couscous. Okay.
And then Algerian national anthem is a war song.
A war song
against the French.
Hey.
We sing the Kenya national anthem
about our country being blessed.
Is a war song.
It's a war song against France,
their former colonial powers.
Why? Hey, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Why would they do that? And how is France? How did France take it? Didn't they ever say
I
it?
don't think whether politically they took it well, but no, you see, the country is independent.
Yeah, so. I wonder how their relations are if their national anthem is a war song against France.
Yeah.
But anyways, so Algeria's terrain is more than 4/5 of the country is covered by the Sahara Desert.
Yeah.
While most of the population lives along the fertile, narrow coastal plain in the north, the one that experiences the Mediterranean climate. So about 74% of the population lives in urban areas.
That is Algiers.
Yes.
And the other cities.
Yes, has a mixed economic system that relies heavily on its vast petroleum and natural gas reserves, which make up about 89% of exports.
And of course, their national animal is called the fennec fox, and that's why they're called the
desert foxes. And the French remains widely used in the media, education, and some administrative contexts through though it has no official status.
Yeah. They've qualified for the World Cup 5 times, and the outing in the World Cup has not been that great. But of course, we know mara kama tano they have been in the World Cup. They have won AFCON twice. That is 1990. That's around 35 years ago.
Yeah.
And then 2019 recently when the tournament was held in Egypt.
When the Bunja was the one who scored the final. They beat Senegal 1-0.
Yeah, they beat Senegal. Yeah,
I remember.
Yeah.
So in the FIFA World Cup stats, they've qualified 5 times.
Yeah.
In 82, 1986, 2010, 2014, and have already qualified for the upcoming 2026 edition. The best result of Algeria was in the 2014 edition, where they got to the round of 16 and were defeated by eventual champions Germany in extra time. And they took Germany to the wire. Yes.
That was in Brazil. Yeah.
A notable moment in their debut in 1982, they became the first African team to defeat a European opponent, beating West Germany 2-1. And across 13 matches of the World Cup, they have recorded 3 wins, 3 draws, and 7 losses, scoring just 13 goals and conceding 19.
That is the story in the World Cup, right?
The World Cup.
And this edition of AFCON is the 35th edition, right? Because AFCON, I think, it ends in 1958. Egypt winning the first edition of that tournament. So this is the 35th time. And Algeria have been 20 times participating in the AFCON. This is going to be their 20th
21st
sorry, 21st appearance
in the AFCON.
So you could say in terms of experience, in terms of appearances in AFCON, they have that experience.
They are one of the teams that have appeared the most in AFCON. Ukiangalia kina DRC, kina Egypt, kina Algeria.
And of course in 2024 and 2022 they walitolewa in group stages, which is a bit unlike Algeria kutolewa
in the group stages. I remember all struggle sana.
Yes. And they didn't even win a game. So walitolewa mapema.
They couldn't win
a game. Now they have an opportunity with their new coach. That is Vladimir Petkovic. Petkovic, sorry.
Is he Russian?
Serbian, I think.
Okay.
Vladimir Petkovic. And this is the coach who was ukiangalia Switzerland. Kama ulikuwa na follow Switzerland sana. He is the one who was coaching Switzerland for the last 7 years.
Okay.
Right? So amekuwa na Switzerland and he has played since he took charge of Algeria. He has overseen like 20 games with them. And he has won 15 of those games.
15 of the last 20 games.
That doesn't mean that's a good record.
That's a very good
for
record.
A national team, right? Yeah. So going into that game, I think into the AFCON and also in that group, which has Burkina Faso, which have the other teams. Let me just confirm the other teams: Algeria, Burkina Faso, Equatorial Guinea, and Sudan. I think is they from that group they look like the favorite.
They are
on paper. Considering 2022 and 2024 vile wametoka
they are always the favorites on paper.
But now they are that team pia inaitwa Burkina Faso never write them off. That team called Sudan never write them off.
The Falcons of Jedihan.
You
see how vile perform
Achan against all the odds. So on paper it looks easy for Algeria, but we all know what football can bring.
Exactly. So notable players kwenye hii Algeria team, we have Riyad Mahrez, the team captain and a prolific forward, known for his goal scoring ability, creativity. He has scored 6 AFCON goals in his career. And Islam Slimani, formerly of Leicester City, the all-time leading goal scorer for the national team with 45 goals. That's quite a lot. And we have Aissa Mandi, the most capped player in the team's history with 110 appearances. Mohamed Amoura. Now this is a fairly new guy. Not many people know him. He plays for Wolfsburg in the German Bundesliga. A key forward in the current setup, who was the driving force behind the 2026 World Cup qualification with 10 goals.
And then there's also Ait Nouri.
Ryan
Man City. So huyo pia is a very
still a young left back. Born in France. Most of their players are born and raised in France. Kidogo sana ambao homegrown. There's one thing that I've also learned from that squad is their goalkeeper, that is Lucas Zidane. Lucas Zidane finally.
And rumors have it he might be now going to be the number one choice in this AFCON.
Definitely.
Because I read somewhere that their usual number one akona injuries and is going to miss this edition of AFCON. So that means they're going to give Lucas Zidane an opportunity to go and represent Algeria for the first time at that level of AFCON. Lucas Zidane ni mtoto wa Zinedine Zidane. Right?
Na sioni kama any of them will ever get a French call-up. So
of course ni mjanja.
We are going to see some of the remaining Zidanes play for their African team. Play for Algeria.
Team ya baba. Ama team ya Guka. Sindio?
So we also have Ismail Ben Nasser, an influential midfielder who provides control and technical skill in the center of the park.
So those are the players to watch.
This team is stacked
for Algeria going into AFCON 2025.
They used to have the likes of Yassin Brahimi.
Yassin Brahimi,
a legendary player for Algeria.
Akina Majid Bouguera, fantastic player during his time. So I think, but you could say that Algeria
have
talent,
they fallen off?
Kidogo. But not Algeria. I don't think there's a problem in Algeria peke. I think it's a problem for the football around the world. Kitambo, you could mention team ya Ghana, team ya Nigeria. Sahi, if even team ya Cameroon you could mention the
them.
entire team, but sahi inakuwa ngumu sana.
It's so hard
because I think the talent
nini zimerudi chini kidogo. The talent pool kidogo imeshuka. No, you rarely hear of their players out there in the European football. So it's kind of hard. We only get to see them in the national teams na kidogo in these big teams zenye tunajua. But squeezing not so many names are known. For Algeria, I don't know. It's very difficult to know how they're going to come. So it's kind of very difficult to predict. But in terms of from that group,
I suspect they might go through that group alongside Burkina Faso. Yes.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know what you think.
The same. I share the same sentiments. But Sudan kidogo wanaweza sumbua. But then again, they might just